Watch what grows, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning in, hear all I say. Watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Magnificent Minis. Welcome. And I see Artie Volve and I see Rinkin, Geek Girl Games. Thank you guys so much. And Talagar, thank you for the tip earlier in the stream. I appreciate that. I wanted to point out we had a sub and we had a follower before I even started. We've got a new follower, Mystic1208, and a brand new sub, the 13th of gang, off gang, the 13th off gang. So thank you guys so much, mad love. So I'll just give them some quick hype since they are showing the love before we even go live. Yay, there's some hype. Hey Mayanara, how's it going? Oh my gosh, Valthor and Ilian is here. Meg Paints, Minis, 30 Studio. Yay, I'm so glad to see you guys. So, how's everybody been? What did everybody do this weekend? Let's see, we went, did I go fishing? No, I didn't go fishing this weekend. I did some gardening a little bit. Rained. We went to a birthday dinner at a place called Alexander Steakhouse. You get to cook your own steaks. That was yummy. Yay, hypes. Thank you so much, Red Evil. So we have a new mini to paint today, and it is the Scale75 Steampunk, one of their, what do they call it? The Steam Wars line, and it is Jessica Thunderhawk. Now, I want to point out this amazing box art by Julio Cabos. Look at how awesome it is. So here's the thing I told Julio. I said, Julio, I love this mini that you did. The problem with it is, it's so great. I don't think there's anything I can think of that I could do to improve on it. That is exactly how I would have painted her. And he goes, well, then I have failed. Because a box artist is supposed to inspire you, right? And get you to buy their stuff. So I'm gonna attempt to paint Jessica Shoshie-fied, right? And that's gonna be hard because again, I love everything about what Julio's done. And I may still, probably gonna borrow the goggles and, you know, use a few things that he's done. I think I'm gonna go metallic metal on the, he's got like a bionic arm here, a steampunk arm. He's got some other things. I'll probably go non-metallic on this gun because it looks badass. Yes. All right, let's look at the back real quick. Can you see? And then here is the model that I've begun. I've got her all spray primed with the zenithal. I guess you would call it zenithal. I think I made my light source over here at 2 o'clock. Like you can see my shadows are all in there. And then I went ahead and sprayed just a layer of like, I think it was, which one was it? I think it was this Golden Skin by Scale75. Just to give myself a base, because that's how Julio teaches. Thanks, Nick Mini. My hair looks great. Aw, thank you. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't even painted her hair. So I want to show you. This is another mini that I painted Julio Cabos' workshop. And you can see how we did the airbrush of the skin and everything. And I was not as successful as I would have liked, but it, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But we got lots of really cool things that I learned. I learned the leather, I learned the non-metallic metal. There's some metallic metal in here. He did these little, you know, he did this hat, this kerchief, hair. We did this brocade on her bustier, which I decided, so Jessica has a bustier as well. I've decided to do some kind of brocade on that if I can. Now this is tiny. This is only 75 millimeter scale, so we'll attempt it. And if not, we can paint it solid color. That's totally fine. Yeah, Josalou, it's 75 millimeter. I'm gonna show you. This is the other arm. And she's got this crazy, beautiful mechanical hawk. And he is really gorgeous. We've done some feathers before, but these are going to be more brown feathers. So that's her other arm. Let me see if I can get that in there. There we go. And then I've got another little gun. She's got, see this little pistol right here? Can you see that? I found that recently. I'd lost it and I found it. So that's another reason why I wanted to paint her. Because I've got the other little pistol, and this looks like a little, you guys see that? Little tiny buckle or something. I'm not sure what that goes to. I'll have to look. Hold on. I think I have to look at my box art. I might have to contact Scale75 because I honestly don't know what that might go to. Looking at it, and I don't see anything on the front. Maybe on the back. I have no idea. Well, there's always a mystery. Every miniature is going to be different and have its own little obstacles, isn't it? This little pistol goes over there, and I can take that off and glue that on right now. So snap it off, or if I need to use the clippers, I need to use the clippers. Him. Hi, my name is Scott. Just subscribed. Oh my goodness, Scott. Thank you so much. Mad love. Let's give some hype to Scott. Let me write your name down. Speaking of subscriptions, is it Kogog 1 or is it Kogo 1? Let me write hi, my name is Scott first. Is _ Scott. And then we have, it's either Kogog or Kogog. Kogog 1. Thank you for the follow and for the sub. Now you're able to use, you subbed with the tier 1, so you're able to use my little star emote. Show them. Thank you so much. This is the little star that you get to use now. Kogog or Kogog. Awesome. I will use one of them. I wanted to let you guys know I talked to my emote artist today and we're going to start working on them. If you guys look in the cheers, Steve AMA Texas, 10 months in a row. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Steve, what loyalty. I'm so happy to have you as a sub. AMA Texas. There you go. I just want to point out real quick down here. Look at hit the cheer button. Oh, it doesn't, I cannot cheer my own channel, but you guys may be able to see it. I added a new cheer mode. That is eventually going to be probably the 1,000 or 10,000. I don't know how it works, but the biggest cheer animated. So I stuck it in there in the one cheer. So if you want to give it a try, it only costs one cheer point. I think that's how it works. But you can give it a try, see if it works, see if it animates. I just uploaded it today, so I'm going to get the other 5. I think I'm going to have 6 total. And actually, yeah, the cheer badges have also reset, so whoever gets to cheer first will be number 1 for at least as long as they are the only one cheering. All right, I'm gonna put this little gun on. Let me get the clippers out. Yay, did it work? Now that's the 10, Steve. That worked, but you have to do the one cheer. I really appreciate the 10. You gotta do the one cheer in order to see the new cheer mode. Let me find my clippers. It's cheer 1 point. I think, I'm hoping that I did it right, if I uploaded it right. Let's see. I'll do it from this side here. That'll be the better way. Seems like I need to be left-handed for this one. There we go. Clip. Throw that away. Thank you. Yay, Scott, you got to use your little star. That's awesome. Well, like I said, in the this month, in fact, I was going to say the very near future, but it's going to be this month, my emote artist and I are going to get together and I'm going to put just a small dab of glue in here. We have 12 emotes for anybody who's going to be at tier 1. That is an insane amount. So we're going to get those together as soon as possible because you guys deserve them. We've got so many awesome subscribers. And 12 emotes is nice because you can use them in other people's channels. You can use them in this channel. And how did this get so plugged up? Minimum is 10. Oh, well, that doesn't help, does it? Oh, I'm so sorry. And I can't fix it, can I? Can I fix it from here? Let me try. No, partly, there we go. Let me try to fix it right now. Emotes, not emotes, cheer emotes. Cheer emotes, here we go. All right, let me try this. All right, I put it for 100. It's not letting me do 10 for some reason. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll... Being a booger. All right. All right, it's up there for the 100. I know that's a lot. I'm not going to ask you guys to cheer that, but if anybody feels like it, they'll hopefully get to see it. I don't know. Okay. All right, now we're going to put some glue in here. I think I got to keep unplugging it. Shoshie is using the computer duck and cover. Oh, Fat Gnome, thank you for the follow. That is awesome. Welcome. Oop, that's a capital F. G-N-O-M-E. Welcome to the class. Yeah, no kidding, right? Valthorn, me using the computer is scary. All right, I better get back to painting, which is where my expertise lies, right? Not with tech stuff. So funny that you guys know me so well. This will be one of those days I'll super glue myself together. Well, it does not want to come out. This is where I get my handy dandy little awl. Oh yeah, it's got, my goodness. Whew. Now it's gonna gush out, watch. Ah. All right, good. Got it. Enough. And this goes. I'll use the awl to poke it. Put it down there. Ah. Now I gotta take glasses off. There we go. Oh! Oh my goodness. All right, but it's on. It's on. Jeez. All right. We have this. I didn't have any sticky tack on this, so it just fell right out. So we can maybe put it back in there. Hopefully the tension. Keep it in. All right, now let's see. I've got my skin tone on here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a similar technique to how I did my, I did my flower witch on my YouTube video. I've got just a little bit of Reikland Flesh Shade. This is not the Julio way, just so you know. I'm gonna shake this up good. Put a little bit in my palette. All right, and then I have a brush. Let's do, this one will work. Actually, I think I want a, well, actually, no. The reason why I want this brush, this is a 2 Redgrass Games, and it's gonna be able to, I'm gonna be able to soak up a lot of paint with this as well as apply a lot of paint. So see, it can go, I can get quite a bit in there. And now I've got glasses off, and I'm gonna put this Reikland Flesh Shade down into any crevices that I've got. Got some buckles hanging from her outfit, and that I definitely want this flesh shade hanging from. Now into the chest. Hopefully this will work the way I want it to. I'm going to use a little water to thin this out. Yes, that did exactly what I wanted it to. Some over the rest. Same thing with the other arm. I've got too much, so I'm going to take a little water, thin it out just a little bit. See how I can mop that all up with the brush. When you get too much, flip her over. hopefully I will be fast enough that I won't get any pea stains or anything. I'm gonna do this whole back. She's got some kind of see-through-y deal going on her, on the back of her. All right, and now her face. I'm gonna start with the eyes because that's where it's okay if it's got a lot of extra dark. And then in the hairline. Down by the ears. Let me know if you've got any questions for me. Okay, now this is where I mop up because I'm going to mop up on her nose here and her cheeks. Don't want too much of this everywhere. It didn't really work as well on her face. I'm going to add a little bit more of this. You got to be careful because this will start to dry and then you'll get you'll start getting tea stains, and then you're going to fight with that for the rest of the time. I'm going to let it dry. And I'm going to work on something else, which is probably going to be this arm right here. Or maybe her hair. Well, maybe, we'll see. Hi, Art of Mike Disney. How's it going? Was the original skin tone airbrushed, and what paints did you end up using for that? Yeah, the original skin tone was airbrushed, and I used the Zenithal Final Res Primer, black and white, and then on the top, I believe I used a little golden skin and maybe a very tiny amount of pink flesh, but just very, very little pink flesh. So Scale75 golden skin and pink flesh. I think it's obviously turned a lot darker, so that we'll be highlighting quite a bit with the other colors. See, I got a tea stain right on her face. So one of the things I want to point out is I'm trying something new here. This is not a like necessarily this is how you do it dream. This is a let's experiment and Bob Ross it, you know? Happy accidents are going to happen. Good. So now we can already see that maybe this wasn't the best technique for this, but I know how to save it, so I'm not worried about it. We may end up having to do that exact thing. All right, so on her gold arm, she's got a gold arm and then a silver gun. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with my metallics. Where did I put all those? Here they are. I'm gonna use a mix. I've got a triad that I love to use for golds and for bronzes. I've shown you guys this before. We go tinny tin, brassy brass, and polished gold. That's my game color triad. This is a recipe. I don't think that it's a good idea to rely only on recipes because then you get stuck in ruts and everything looks the same. So, but for this, I'm going to do it exactly what I just said. It is metal and she is heavy. She is very heavy. I'm pretty sure they 3D sculpted her and then they printed her and then probably cast her in metal, but she's very nice sculpt wise. So this is the brassy brass, and I'm just going to base coat the whole arm with it. Lovely, lovely. Got my crappy, this is a really like old junky Citadel brush that I've got. Don't need anything fancy to base coat. In fact, I think that when you're putting metallics on, sometimes it's better to have a brush that you can really like mash into it, because one, that way you get all the coverage you need, and two, it's not, metallics tend to hurt brushes in the first place, so this way if it's an old brush it's not going to be hurt. Let me see if you guys can, there we go, light. Holy cow, look at what a difference that light made. Sorry about that, man. Wow, I broke out the Wrath core. It's been a while. Yeah, it has. I definitely felt like I needed some stability, so I needed to put her on it. I wasn't sure if she was going to work on it, and she still may have, still may have some problems with it. Yeah, I love Wrath core. I just painted the holster of the gun, or the handle of the gun, which I wasn't supposed to do. That's okay. We will paint over it later. Let me hold that down with my finger. I'm gonna see how I hold the rock. Okay. That is all done. And she has another metal arm over here, which we'll go ahead and get as well. There's a glove on it. Why would a metal arm need a glove? Seems weird, right? Maybe she doesn't want it to get scratched. I don't know. Seems weird. But she has a glove. And then the birdie himself is also gonna have quite a bit of gold on him. Flickster, oh my god, look at this raid. Aw, thank you so much. Guys, let's give Flickster some mad love and some hype. Yay, thank you guys. Welcome. You brought a lot of them, and it said you rated with 14, so I think that the Twitch is still acting weird. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you had a great time with Flick. Look at all those little emotes. Let's give some, let's fight back with some Shoshie emotes. Here, let's do this. Cat hair, we'll throw cat hair and hearts at you. There, boom. So the bird can grip it better. That's possible, yes. Welcome, we are painting this lovely girl. Here, I'm going to show you guys. This is who we're painting, Jessica Thunderhawk from Scale75. She's a 75mm figure. And obviously it's drying really funny in here, so we're going to have to go ahead and save her skin. But maybe you can watch. We can watch as we rescue this skin that I have hopefully not irreparably damaged. All right, I'm going to get a small brush, a small herb brush. This is a 2 by Velcro Kozlowski Kalinsky. This is where I'm going to rescue my colors here. Gosh, that did not work how I wanted to at all. This is the golden skin. I'm going to go back in here and attempt to highlight back. It's not going to be bad. I think we can save this. Mix a little bit of that rosy skin tone with it and it'll be fine. There we go. How are you, Flick? I saw that you had a lot of people in watching you. That is awesome. What's been going on? Try to get a little highlight in there where that is supposed to be. Big tea stain over here. I missed me the first time around. I don't understand. Hey, Casual Painter, how's it going? New nail art. Yeah, my new nail art is black with pink hexagonals on them. Pretty fun. I'm going to be getting another new nail art probably tomorrow if all goes according to plan. All right, watch this shoulder. We've already got our sort of dark color here. There's definitely tea stains, and I'm going to just paint it so that we can get that gone, get it gone, thin it. I'm going to use the one trick of the trade that Julio taught me in a minute here. I'm going to show you. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. Pretty. All right, this where to go? Did I lose my brush pen? I have a kind of a desk explosion going on my desk here. I found it. Check this out. This is a Pentel brush pen with some sticky tack on it. And it is filled with half True Flow drying retarder, half water. And so I can go on here, put this right on her shoulder, just a little bit. And then when I go to use my paint, hi Gamer Dad NC. Damn, you messed up the raid. Don't worry, Flick, I do it all the time. I mess it up. It is not a big deal. Okay, watch this. There we go. Ooh, there. See how smooth that is? That is just from the drying retarder. Whoa, Gamer Dad with the sub. Thank you so much. Welcome. Let me write that down. You are subscribing with your free Twitch Prime. I appreciate that so much. We were just talking about before Flick joined and rated us all that I talked to my emote artist and we have 12 emotes coming. So all of you guys, this is just 12 emotes for the tier 1. So anybody who subscribes with their free Twitch Prime or with their just, sub 1, gets all those emotes, and we'll hopefully have those by the end of the month because I have them all picked out. Pharaoh 4187, thank you so much for the sub. You too. Dad, NC, and then Pharaoh 4187. There we go. Wait, I can never spell Pharaoh. Fair AOH 4187. Let me tell you guys what the emotes are going to be. Hang on, let me tell you. Because I made a list for my. Tell me what you think of this. All right, where we go. Gotta find my email. And it's gonna be. Here we go. All right. So I've got glasses, because we always know that I take my glasses off, and we have sort of an alert for that already. So we're going to have some sort of glasses emote. We're going to have Mad Love, because we got to have Mad Love, right? We've got a hello, which is sort of like, I can't remember who it was who was telling me to have like a little waving hello. Thumbs up. We're going to have our own thumbs up. Sassy for our sassy mic. Troll face. I don't know what we're going to do for that yet. I'm going to talk to the emote artist and see what they think. It's probably going to be my Shoshie chibi face with a troll face. Hype, which everybody has in Twitch. Grumpy face, which will be the Shoshie face being grumpy. Half water, half flow aid. Yes, no, not flow aid, drying retarder. That's what it was. Yeah, thank you, Super Sarah. That helps. Black Skull is back in the house. Hi, took the day off to catch my Twitch. Thank you so much, Black Skull. Welcome. I spelled it wrong. I'm so sorry, Pharaoh. DAHAROAH. Wait. Oh, yours is spelled wrong. Okay. Then I got yours, though. I got it right. Okay, good. Hear me. I'm very careful. True Sax Flow is the poison of choice. That is right. So Love Face, that's sort of like my Shoshie chibi loving. Raises hands, because it's a classroom. We always have somebody raise a hand. We're going to have cat stretch. And then I'm going to have some sort of rainbow type of, like Rainbow Pride type of emote. And the logo, we've got my, not over here. Down right below my cheer cup, there's my logo. We're going to have a spiral of some kind. Other than that, that was the 13th one, because I thought we'll just make the 13th just in case, because we're pretty close. to having 200 sub points, which is the next thing. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's get back to painting. There we go. Hey, Zenared, how's it going? Let's see, where's that brush that I'm looking for? I'm gonna use a smaller brush than the one I was using. Let's go with this one here. This is a Rosemary Company that 30 Studios sent me. Got a nice tip on it. Let's see. All right. So we've got the drying retarder already on here. I don't know. It should reactivate. I'm hoping. Yeah, it did just fine. It really helps get smoothness when you've got that drying retarder on it. So that means I'm going to put some more right here and right here. Highlight. I may totally switch gears on this, guys, if I don't like this. And you'll see what I'm talking majorly switch gears if we don't get the correct, I'm not able to fix this how I want. It looks like it's fixing fine, so I might not have to worry about anything. See, I just get such a great blend with that through flow. Needs to be a little bit lighter. This should be getting lighter toward the top. Right, and then on got a nice gold tan right now because of the because of the Reikland Flesh shade. All right, that's decent. All right, let's look at her face. Now, before I begin anything, I'm debating on her eyes. I'm going to paint those first. So I'm going to use, need a dark color, like, to use a dark color. If I can find my black. Yeah, let's try the flat black. This might be too dark. We can always go back, mix a little brown with it. I think I will mix a little brown with it. I've got armor brown. I'll mix a little bit of that with my black so I can get a nice dark brown. It won't be too black. Perfect. All right, so this is how I'm going to do eyes. I'm going to paint the entire inner part of her eye. It's going to be black. You see? Well, blackish brown. Remember, we're not going to paint the entire thing black. Now flip it upside down. I'm going to get the other eye. If you get any mess ups, we're going to go back and fix it. That's why you got to do this first, because you can fix it with the skin tone paint, which I already messed up a little bit. Woo! Fell out. See, we messed up, but that's okay. I'm going to fix all of the goops. So Teviston, I used golden skin for the base skin tone. And a little bit, just a little bit of rosy skin. Go back in here. Keeps drying on me funny. So this is the golden skin. And then we put the Raycon Flesh Shade over it, which I'm not so sure that was a good idea. You got all excited for Amazon Prime and now it's down and you can't see any of it. Oh, is it down because it's Prime Day? It's Prime Day. Okay. Now, before I do anything else with the eyes, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to go in here. I had to take my glasses off in order to see my own work. So I'm going to basically carve out all the little... Now this brush is not working for me, so I got to switch immediately. I need a brush that I can get good detail on. I'm going to get a brand new brush right here. This is I think this is a 1. Polinsky Spellcrow brush. All right, let's try the skin. Yes, this is going to work. Okay, fixed it. He's got a little highlighter now around her eyes. Oh, not gonna say who she reminds me of just now. I'm just cleaning up all the little goops that I messed up here. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna take a very light color and put that away. Like pale skin, which is a very light color. This is going to be her eye color because we don't want to use white. Don't use white. Use like a pale blue or a pale pink or even a pale skin tone. Anything but white, especially on the bigger miniatures because they'll look like they're googly eyed. And now I'm going to hold my breath. What did I miss? We got a new follower. Heath Aldridge, was that what it said? Missed it. Yes, Heath Aldridge, thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second, I'll write your name down. Rosy Skin, all of these are from Scale75. And they're from the Scale Color line. There, you guys see that? I made a little ring, but I left a black outline around her eye. This one's going to be much easier because this one's going to be my right hand. See, now we have her eyeliner is there, and her eyes. Now, in the box art, she's got green eyes, which I think I'll stick with. So I'm going to look, she's looking off this way. And so I will put her pupils kind of slightly off center. They need to be the lower part of your pupil iris. The iris needs to be touching the lower lid and partially covered by the upper lid. You go ahead and look in the mirror at your own eyes. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is hard. Mess up, you can might need an even smaller brush now. Oy vey. We picked a tricky model to work on today, guys. Give me 1 second and I will put Heath Aldridge. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, thank you so much, Obscuritan. The ALD R-I-C-H. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. Whoa, Black Skull, thank you for the cheer. That's incredible. 1,000, oh my gosh, that's probably the biggest cheer this channel has ever had. Thank you so much. Ugly, what did you say? So, scale color. No, these are the colors that I was using for the skin. Sorry, this one and this one. Golden skin and pink flesh. This is scale color. Not fantasy and games. And then I used a little Reichland Flesh Shade, which is Citadel. And then we've been highlighting with back with golden skin and a little bit of light skin. That's Scale 75. Can you get a close-up of the eyes? In a minute. Let me finish it first. And probably not, since it doesn't look like it's focusing. We'll see. We'll try. We will try. First I have to get it painted, and then I can show you what I'm doing. Okay, there, finally. All right, I got the eyes. Let's see if we can show you guys how that looks. There, that's as close as I can get without getting blurry. Yeah, it starts getting blurry the closer I get, so that's right about there. That's the sweet spot. See that? Now, he has green eyes. We're gonna use a very bright green. I believe it looks like I think it's one of these two. I think it might be Sherwood Green, which is a little bit not as bright as I think. I'm going to use the Spring Green and see what happens. We can always change it. Scale color has pink flesh. Sorry, did I say rosy skin? This is pink flesh. And yeah, they got pink flesh. You could use a rosy skin tone. You don't have to use the exact colors I'm using. I'm always trying to get people to improvise with skin tones. See, this is highlighting a little bit better over here now that it's getting more dry. Just take a tiny amount of this is the pale flesh that I'm going to put on her now. That looks good. But all right, let's see what happens. A little bit more pale flesh on this side. It's just a highlight, so it needs to be blended. And a little bit of the golden skin blend in. It'll be kind of pale, I think, but we can always go do a glaze of color over it if she gets too light. Nope, I like that a lot. All right, green. I'm going to show you this. We're going to do it. So we did so first we did a black circle. I'm going to draw this for you guys so you know what I'm doing. right? Where's my pen? Here it is. So the first part of the eye, check this out. Here's your eye socket before you paint it. You're going to color that whole socket with a black or a dark brown. It just needs to be super dark, right? Then that dries. The box art does not list any of the scale paints. There's no scale paints at all on this one. And I think the reason why is this is an older sculpt of theirs. I think this is before they started doing all that. All right, so that's your oval, or your whatever the shape of the inner part of their eye is. You're gonna do that. Then the next thing is you're gonna take a light color that's not white. Gotta be like a cream, and inside that you're gonna paint another oval with that color, leaving the black rim. This is a layering technique here. A piche. Okay, so that's got to be all painted. Leave the black rim. That's the second step. Obviously, your paint will look much more opaque than this. Okay? Tutorials for the busts use paints from almost every paint line from Scale75. Yeah, that's true. Mixing scale color, fantasy games, and even some Warfront. That's true. And in Coolio's workshops, he uses everything. All right, so that's second step. Third step is you go back with the black and watch this. See how you're gonna do a semicircle. It needs to touch the bottom lid, but it's covered by the top lid, so it's not a full circle, right? That's step 3. That's what step we're on right now. Now, for step 4, I'm going to take this bright color. It doesn't matter what color, whatever color eyes you want. You just want it to be bright. Metal minis are hell. I don't know why, but they are. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave the black rim again. But this time I'm going to leave the green in the center. Oh, that's pretty. I like that a lot. And then a green over here. All right, she's got her green eyes already. They're not perfect. So I might go back and pick at them. Hold on. Let me show you first. This is what I was attempting to do. Leave a black line around your eyeball. Right there, see? That's step 1, 2, 3, 4. That's step 4. Now she's a bigger mini. We could try to do some pupils. Let me see if I've got a small enough brush next to me. Okay, this is the 00 I've got. I'm going to try put a pupil in there toward the top. That worked okay. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but there is a little pupil in there now. And I just noticed we lost our lower eyelash lid. Try to paint that back in. Okay, then I can again fix any mistakes. That looks pretty good. This is what I did. I did a pupil toward the top. This is not going to go well on wet paint. Very small, like that. And then, this is really important, this next step. You want white, because you want it to be bright. I'm going to use Schmanky White by, it's Schmanky. Schmanky Titanium White, which is a very, very bright white. And with my small brush, her light's coming from this side, so the dot, this is the little reflection dot. Give me a minute. That kind of works. It just needs to be on the pupil a little bit. I didn't get it good enough. I gotta redraw our pupil over here. Yeah, that's much better. And then we'll try this dot again. Okay, so this is what I did right here on the pupil. Make sure they're both on the same side. See that? Now it looks more like an eye. If you're gonna do bigger minis, you can get crazy with all kinds of striations and stuff from the iris, and you can get, like, you know, that little pink dealy bopper, whatever that's called. I can never remember what that's called. You know what I mean? Let me check chat. Siphon, hello, welcome. You had to do some metal minis for commission? Yes. Hey guys, we don't do much, we don't do any self-promotion in the chat, so just be careful about talking about commissions and things, because it's not allowed. Unnays. Metal minis have a certain weight to them. The eye accent. Yes, that's the name for it. Yes. Nice tutorial on the painting eyes using the desktop to explain. It just helps so you can see. It's just so small. Very hard to see. Now, I'm going to go in now with my light skin. Was it the light skin I'm using? It's this one, the golden skin. Nope, that's light skin. Sorry, we're going to use light skin. And I'm going to fix up any little mess ups that I've got on here. Because I'm just a little bit OCD about that. I feel like I gotta fix it before I go any farther. That is so much better. All right, now we're going to take that same golden skin and I'm going to highlight spots on her face that are sticking out the farthest. So like the tip of her nose, right? And she's got these two little points on her lip. It'll look weird at first, but you'll see what I'm talking about. The chin. And then the bridge of the nose. And then she's got spots under her eyes. This was where we might need just a tiny bit of this flow improver. Just a little bit so we can hopefully blend things nice and smooth. Yeah, that flow improver makes a huge difference. This is over her cheekbones and under her eyes. You do not want lines on a woman's face. This is something men, when they are drawing and when they are painting, you don't want lines. The more lines and the more shadows on a woman's face, the older she will look. But you see like that? We've already got her looking youthful and highlighted. By connecting this, I leave this part of her cheekbone. Now Julio, he likes his women with these really sharp cheekbones, and that can work, but sometimes they can look a little bit, if you've got this line right here, let me put my face on cam. This line right here, men have strong ones. They have strong lines, like especially Conan, he's like this all the time, isn't he? You put those on a woman, she will look angry or she will look very masculine. There are certain things that you can do to make a woman's face look very masculine. I've seen so many paint jobs where I'm like, oh, she has man face. So you want to keep things soft, keep things rounded. Let's see, I know you guys have questions after that. Now I have a couple creepy eyes on my table staring at me from below. Exactly. She's creepy. Do I still use the Everlasting Wet Palette, Rinian? Yes, I do. Can't quite find the right paper for your DIY one. Yes, I'm using it right now. Right here. Awesome. See, it keeps my palette nice and moist. And it works. Awesome. The entire time I'm painting, I don't need to worry about my paint drying. And with this, the True Flow, it's even better because then things are really smooth. All right. Speaking of that, we're going to get back in here. And we're going to use a little bit of this light skin, which is even lighter. That needs a little thinning out. Something is on my brush and it's gunking up my paint and I don't know what it was. There we go. It was like semi-dry paint, I think is what it was. But because I had that True Flow on my model, it helped keep it from gumming everything up. Okay. Let's do a little color on her lips. On Julio's, he's got this bright magenta. I don't mind magenta, but I think I want to go with something a little more lip color. Lip color. This is a lip color probably, but I want to add a little bit more brown to it. I'm going to add just a little bit of the brown that I was using. That's Tinny Tin. Where's the brown? Here it is. The Armor Brown. That's what I'm going to put on it. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's a nice lip color. And I'm going to paint the whole lip this color to start. Ultimately, her top lip will be darker. It'll stay this color. Watch makeup tutorials if you want to learn to be good at women's makeup. It will help you. This is just the Armor Brown. I'm putting it only on her top lip. Try to put it in a little, I messed up. Gonna Have some kind of pirate mustache in a minute here if I don't get this off quick. Pirate mustache! Well, this is where we fix it. We try to fix it anyway. There. Much better. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, try to do one big line across the top and then get the divot after I got the top lip fixed. All right, that looks good. Now, the bottom lip is this nice rosy. And I can do the top divot with this rosy color. Ah, whoa. Miss Half Damage, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you. Oh my goodness. 4 months in a row, a tier 2. Wow, that really helps me a lot. That's awesome. Thank you, Miss Half Damage. Now you get to use the heart and the star. Here's the star and the heart. Do I actually swap to fluid or is it still retarder mix? The whole thing has been drying retarder. Drying retarder and water is what this is, 50-50 mix. I have not used Flow-Aid at all. So hopefully that helps. Yay! All right, she looks crazy right now. What are we gonna do? We're gonna glaze a little bit of this rosy over this light just to keep things from looking too a little bit harsh. Oh my goodness. Let's take a little bit of the light skin. Ruby, thank you for the host. Thank you so much. We're gonna give her a little lip reflection. Mostly on one side. And then I'm gonna do that divot in the middle. So it makes her lips look like she has a Cupid's bow. Angle that down a little bit. It looks a little bit too big to me. Let's flip this upside down. There we go. Let's see how that looks. So much better. Sometimes I like to keep a little bit of color on my, or not color, a little bit of this Flow-Aid on my palette so that I can just dip it into my brush into it and put this on my palette right now. All right, eyebrow. That part is going to get a nice highlight as well. Sorry, I gotta hold my breath. I'll put a little bit of Flow-Aid in my brush right then. Her nostrils, those need to have highlights on them as well. Something, she doesn't have eyebrows. I was like, something is bugging me about her. What is the matter? She needs eyebrows. I'm gonna look at the box art. Okay, Julio likes nice art. Hope she doesn't look so crazy. Much better. I like it so much better. Still feels stiff to me, and I don't know why. What is going on? Let's do a little rosiness on her cheeks. I feel like she doesn't have that youthful glow that I want. I do. Oh, you know what I used that made it look like skin? It was a little metallic. This is crazy. I don't know if it's gonna work. Again, experiments. Sometimes we experiment. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Moonstone Alchemy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a little bit of this Moonstone Alchemy on her skin and see what happens. Hey, Diomedes Industry! I like your emotes, those are cute. Nobody's makeup is that perfect, right? Exactly, that's probably what's bugging me about her. All right, I'm gonna open this. All right, Moonstone is a metallic, but it's a very soft, peachy metallic. So I'm hoping if I brush just a little bit of this on her skin, it will give her more of a, she just feels like it wasn't real looking to me. Skin is not matte. Maybe that's what was bothering me. Yes, I'm using a metallic on skin. And so far, I like it. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I like it. Experiment, guys, experiment. Can't hurt. I feel like I want to do rosier. Where's that magenta? This is Julio's favorite. He loves it. Fuchsia. It's a little pink for my taste, but this is steampunk. I'm going to mix it with my rosy color that I already had that it wasn't rosy. We were talking about how it wasn't rosy. It's pink flesh. That's what it is. This is going to go on our lip. Ah, this brush is splitting on me. That's better. I like that. Try to thin this out. It's maybe a little too bright. So I just did a small amount of that rosy color on her cheeks because I feel like she was looking super pale. Feels better, but her makeup feels a little cakey. Do a reflection on her lip because that was also bugging me. No! When you mess up, do it in public on the stream. If anything, this will be an entertaining stream for sure. All right, a little bit of rosy on her nose. Just a tiny bit. Little tiny bit on her chin too. Well, I don't know. Bugging me. Maybe once we get the rest of it. Am I saving the Thief Assassin for Banshee's ambience class at Nova? Thief Assassin? Assassin? Oh, that guy. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think I'm taking that class. Or, yeah, I don't think I'm taking his ambience class. Maybe I am. Actually, try considering airbrush your makeup on. Oh my goodness, that sounds exciting. The rosy color on the cheeks was the ticket. Yeah, I do too. But I'm still not happy with the rosy on her lips. Oh, I think I just saved her. She's got a little crazy eyes. What's going on? Aw. Inspector Clay, thank you for the subscribe. With the Twitch Prime. Yeah, it's Prime Day. I don't know if that makes it easier or harder to sub. Inspector Clay. Spell it right. Spector. There we go. You don't mess up. I have happy accidents, so you can have teaching opportunities. Yes, the last time we chatted, I said that I was taking it. I must be taking it. I'm a little flustered right now because I'm painting a very hard mini on stream. I didn't realize she was going to be so difficult. Wow. Okay. So now I think Julio used this Arabic shadow for the leathers on her, around her neck. So I'm going to get those in because I feel like the contrast is going to make a big difference. There we go. That's what I'm going to use. Ooh, Gobi Brown might also be the ticket. Let's try this as the darker shade. Rainer, thank you for the host. How are you, Rainer? We're kind of having, at least I'm having, a little bit of a stress. Oh, is it time to stretch? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to put paint on my palette here so that it's all shaken up. All right, everybody, we're going to get up and we're going to stretch because we need to get our butts out of the chair. Oh, stretch your backs. Stretch your arms. Ah. Move your waist. Much better. Good to move every so often. Oh, I just popped my back. All right. Go back to painting. She needs the contrast of the hair. I absolutely agree. Bob Ross is great. I think he taught a lot of people a lot of things too. All right. This is all of the dark leather around her neck here. She's got quite a bit of, I'll mix a little bit of that brown with this, get a little bit darker. Yeah, that looks good. I actually really like that color too. It's some sort of kind of stretchy material she's got across her chest and then across her back. Oh, I meant to show you guys. I have some artwork that I'm going to be using for her for some inspiration. This gal is a cosplayer. Overhead, wait, this one. And, whoops. This is the gal who I'm going to be doing inspiration. This is Dinark. I can't remember where I got this from, but she's a cosplayer, and man, I got it from DeviantArt. I just did a Overwatch cosplay, and that's how I found it. And so I'm just the only thing I'm just going to be borrowing is the colors from her outfit, because she's got navy blue and browns, and this gal has navy blues and whites. So Shoshie aerobics. Amberton says, my bowling class last week had a demo that just kept going wrong. It was a classic lesson in recovering from foul-ups and persevering in the face of adversity. That's sometimes what we're doing here. Exactly. Good. Attack on Titan. I think so. Yeah. A lot of the same colors. Steampunk's colors tend to be a lot of dark colors, but a lot of pastels too. So we're gonna have a mix. I feel like I'm holding my breath a lot while I'm painting. It's so detailed and tiny as well. I like that color though. Okay, let's go to the back real quick, because this whole thing back here is the same color. Sort of like this sheer material that she's got stretched across her. Sorry if I'm not chatty as much, but let me see what I can do about that. There, I like that a lot. All right, let me check chat. Those of you guys who are new to the chat, when you put @Shoshie's Minutes, hey Flickster, oh my gosh, we got a huge raid. The Galaran Ho, wow, thank you so much. Welcome everybody from the Garalan Ho, is that how I say it? Sorted the raid, mess up a few folks here. Aw, thank you so much. Welcome everybody. I'm in the zone, yeah. You raided her by accident? Oh. Well, thank you guys for coming back to me, and I really appreciate it. We are painting a model called, this one, is it? Scale75's Jessica Thunderhawk. She's probably, she's a difficult model, I will tell you that. I have been quite intimidated painting her on stream. But welcome everyone. Had a few moments where we've had to try to rescue her already. All right, I'm gonna make her hair, gosh, I think I was originally gonna make her hair blonde, but now I'm not so sure. That's where the folks went. Feed Galeranho, thank you. Oh, thank you. Stipend, you are amazing. It is Demora Fairy. Okay, we're going to give Stipend 5 points for helping us because I didn't know that. We were just showing everybody this is a cosplayer. Demora Fairy is who this is. I'm going to give you 5 points for helping me figure that out. I'm spelling stipend right. Yes. Thank you. You really like this mini. Good. I'm going to go, okay, make your hair red shades. But what do you think about this blonde? I've seen a couple pictures of this character with like blonde hair and I kind of like it. See, this is what I was going to go with, but let's do red. Aw, Toasty Raven, thank you for the follow. So what do you guys think? Red, blonde? Let's talk in the chat and tell me which one you want. While I write down Toast, what was it last? I missed it. Where'd the bot go? The bot's not telling me. Toasty Raven. Thank you. Red. Okay, people are saying red. More redheads always love red. Okay, I'm going to start with African Shadow, I think, for my red. Then highlight up either that. Nope, red leather. We're going to start with the dark burgundy for her base tone and then highlight up. Glasses have to be off because the crazy level of detail on this figure. Lick, this figure is so hard. I don't think I've painted a figure this difficult on stream before. And I had no idea what I was getting into. I've painted Scale75 before, and it's not been hard. We may end up giving her away. We shall see. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I have a feeling there are a few of you in here who wouldn't mind having her no matter how she turned out. Yeah, this is already helping, isn't it? This is helping a lot. Get a bigger brush. Much better. Paul Schmitz 822, thank you for the follow. We're running out of space, P. Paul Schmitz. What was it? 882? 822. Diomede says, listen to yourself talk right now. You're all about positivity, believe, achieve. I know. Managed to finish one with the base flick. That's awesome. Strawberry blonde, would it be too orangey? Let's just see what, we'll see what we'll get to. We're gonna paint with this color first. You're right, I have been negative. Oh my gosh. That's so unlike me too. I will endeavor to be positive, and I bet changing my outlook will make things a lot better. Already. Really, I mean, when you mess something up, just keep going. You can't mess it up more. Right? Every mini has an ugly stage too. Oh, I love her hair. She's so cute. I put a little flow aid and that's making things go much faster. This was red leather that we're doing on her hair. So cute. See how that zenithal is picking up? It's basically creating its own highlights since I've got it thinned out a little bit more. All right, that's the first layer. We're gonna let this dry and we're gonna highlight that up some more to more of a red-headed color, redhead. Very auburn right now, still too dark for me. I'm gonna go in and finish some of the leather straps on her. Leather, and I need a little bit of this lighter color here. Oh my goodness, I just found a very large amount of dark color under her chin that's making her look weird. Got that jawline that's not so hard anymore. I need some flow aid. All right, are we ready for more hair color now? Hey, Silver Nail, meow meow choco chow. I like natural brushes. Nylon brushes tend to curl on me right away, so I tend to steer away from them. For the second color, we're going to use orange leather. And so notice that this is the progression. We went from red leather. Where's my red leather? You guys said red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Say that. There we go, from those two colors. Oh, I just heard an alert. What happened? White Man, 40K, thank you for the follow. I don't know why I missed that alert. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. All right, so this is the orange leather now. Ooh, we have a lot of people here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna paint the bangs first. And I'm leaving the dark spots because I want, and I'm kind of gonna, if it's streaky, it's okay because I want it to look like hair. Oh, I like that already. Mike's gonna make some comment. He's a ginger, so he's gonna make some comment about for being a ginger. Okay, this is where we only highlight, leave all the shadows alone. Oh, I like that already. Did you guys know that you could highlight orange with the burgundy and then have a nice ginger look? Again, on the highlights of that. Her hair swoops quite a bit, which we want to capture all of those curves. And it can be a lot more orange on top because that's where the light is hitting. In Australia, a ginger is called a ranga. I won't say why, because that's rude. Australians can be. You guys know I love Australians, right? All right, I'm getting really happy with her hair because it's really turning out exactly how I want it. Now remember, hair is not matte either, so you want to maybe find something to give it a little bit of sheen, shine to it. It's got grease in it, right? I like this already. All right, let me check chat before we get too much scrolling. My daughter Cassie subs on you. Aw, that's awesome. Try being a redheaded stepchild. I have not tried that. I could be a pink-haired stepchild, though. Oh, I like that. That is nice. And the more the red we add to the tops. Now I'm going to add, let's see, probably, I think I'm going to do something contrasty. So I'm going to do a little bit of this golden skin. It's going to look weird first, but we're going to put the orange on top and watch what happens. So this is the golden skin. Put it on, see how she has a part up here? You want to focus that. Oops, too much paint. So I've got that, there we go. The side. The golden skin has just a little bit, tiny bit more orange in it. Think about it, the skin tone, flesh tone, at least the Caucasian, it's basically white and orange already. Okay, now go back with your orange leather. Put that on top. So you highlight up and then glaze it back down. But it's still going to be brighter than that original base tone because it's got that peach underneath it. Does that make sense? I like that. Okay, needs a little bit of flow improver. And a little bit of highlighter. Yeah, all these little spots can have the same thing. It makes the hair look shiny. Mm-hmm. Okay, back with the orange. That has to be dry before you mess with it, so here we go. See? I like it. Wow, gaming! Thank you so much for the follow. All right, what do you guys think of that so far? Getting there, huh? Hot oil treatment. Let me write down Wow Gamer. Winter. Wait, I missed it. Where's the bot? There it is. I'm gonna put it over here. W-A-A. It's 3 A's. H-V-G-A-M-E-I-N-G. Thank you for the follow. Told you it would frame nicely. Yeah, it does. You're right. It does look good. I think I'm not crazy about her eyebrows right now. They're too thick. Take a little bit and see if I can shape those just a little bit with my brush. Much better. Much better. I love that. That looks good. I feel like there needs to be some sort of darker line above her eye too here. Fix the makeup. That works. All right, I'm gonna underline the goggles with the blackish color. Probably too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. So I'm gonna go back with the brown and try. There we go. We're gonna put the brown on, and then her goggles on the outside are metal, but this part is leather, which I'm using the armor brown for. Nice and smooth. And that actually looks really good with her hair too. Ta-da! All right. We started her arm. Nice, look. You're coming along. Remember, minis have an ugly stage. I was just fighting mine, which I shouldn't, because they all have them, right? All minis go through the ugly stage. All right, so we were talking about dark blue, dark blue for her bodice. Her bodice. Is that the right word? I think I will mix a little bit of navy blue with a little bit of this color, Arbuckle's brown. We're gonna get a dark purple, hopefully. Yeah, she does look like a Western character because she's steampunk. This particular character is got this cool bird. She's like a, what do you call it? She's a, what do people call the people with hawks? I don't know. Basically, steampunk is a whole genre that has, it sort of can have Western, it can have Victorian. It's just basically old school, but it's mixed with technology. So it's a mix of things. Okay, so let's see. With this bodice color, it's a bright dark purple. I'm going to mix a little black with that as well. Yes. Okay, I just got a beautiful color. Looks like nightshade purple a little bit. And it's too opaque. I'm going to find my nightshade purple and just use it 'cause it's going to make my life easier. Stonewash. I had a whole tray of paints that I was going to use. Oh, there they are. By the way, that reminds me, we've got some giveaways to do in the very near future. I found a whole bunch of stuff that I have to give away. We'll be doing some of it on my Twitter channel or my Twitter because I figured out I can use this app called Gleam. And so my Twitter followers are going to get some stuff soon. My YouTube followers are going to get something too soon, and that is all because we've hit a whole bunch of new levels with followers and subscribers. All right, this is Nightshade Purple. It is the most awesome color by Reaper that they make. I love it. 09022. The purple of all blacks. You were too slow. What were you too slow? Let's see. Ah. Yeah, I was looking at that because that's what people were telling me to try, so. Oh, I love this color so much. We're gonna highlight it so that it'll appear to be blue. But right now it's just a really dark purple. That it almost looks black, but it's not black. It wants to be black. Isn't that lovely? Boy, this is your contrast right here, guys. Look at this. This is amazing. That is contrast. Ooh, I found a cat hair. Somebody do the cat hair emote. Right here. Because when I primed this ages ago, it was back when we were at the old house and it acquired all the cat hair that was in the old house. We have significantly less cat hair in the new house. Plus, they are not allowed in the studio. So there. Makes less mess for everybody. Notice how I'm touching my model with my thumb. That's not ideal. I really should be using my wrath core holder. Let's try to put her back in this. We'll attempt. Take this out. We are sponsored by Wrath Core. We love them. We need to pester him because it's been a while since we had anything from them to give away. Oh, I love that color. There we go. And I'm looking to see what else is going to be that white color, and that's it. Just her top outfit there. Her glove could be of that color as well, though. Nah, we'll just leave it. So we'll go with the navy blue. Glasses on. See some emotes, cat hair, yes. Like for giveaways. Amberton says, I bet the cats regard the band as a challenge. Yes, they do. They're hilarious. Her face is looking a little on the blotchy side for me. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see if I can fix it. Ooh, I think I just fixed it. I like it a lot better now. Yes. Oh, I like it. Use a little bit of this white. Not white, but lighter color. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so let me try this blue. This is what happens. I'm gonna see what happens when I try to, it's not working, it's too dark. Let's highlight with gray and then glaze blue back on it and see what happens when I do that. That's where we highlight up, glaze back down. Actually, this Canterbury blue is a lot higher it's a lot higher in value. That's the thing. If they're too close together in value, it won't look like a highlight. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. Canterbury blue is what worked. And that blue is a beautiful contrast to her skin because technically orange and blue are opposites on the color wheel. So we're going to get that color contrast as well. Took us a while. Let's see what happens when I add a little bit of that gray. See if I can get that a little Shoshie lighter. That looks better. Now it reads like a blue with that gray instead. Oh, I love that with the red hair, guys. Thank you for that idea. Oh my gosh. Can you see it? When I post pictures of the results of tonight's painting on social media, please try to include, of course I will, definitely, if it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to take just a little bit more of this gray, Put more blue here. Let's try. This is my final highlight, which is going to be the smallest. That's better. Now, let's see what happens when I do this. Is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. This was just a little bit of that light skin mixed with the blue, and that just popped and made that look like a shinier, silkier fabric. See what I did? Silk is super shiny and reflective, and so if you have higher contrast, it's gonna appear that way. No, that one right there is too bright. I don't want it to read that blue. I want it to be like a dark blue. All right, well, I got one thing right, at least. All right, what's next? Let's fix her hair. I feel like her hair needs fixing over here. Remember, do add Shoshie's minis if you want to get my attention. It's easier to get it when I have my glasses off. I licked the brush, I licked the brush. I don't do it very often, but yeah, sometimes it does happen. All right, so this leathers around her bodice I'm not 100% happy with. Let me finish getting the color in here. There we go, something's happening to my pigments. There we go. There's a gun right here. I'm trying to paint around. It'd be hard to find a painter that doesn't lick their brush once in a while, right? It doesn't look it. Now this is sort of an ochre-y yellow color that I'm putting on these leathers. And it's working because there's actually quite a lot of blue and ochre. I feel like she's finally getting somewhere where she looks like a mini. Look like a man. Ah, painted over. Keep that. All right, let's look at her. We need lots of cleanup. See that there's brush strokes on her arm. Gotta clean all that up. Not bad, not bad. Not as good as Julio, but I like it. Shoshie. I like the bodice is my favorite part right now. I feel like that worked. So I feel like I need an ink or something in here to bring out. I'm gonna try a little Agrax Earth Shade and see if that helps me define those dark spots. It's a nice dark color. It settles where I want it to. It's talent in a bottle, right? We just had this fall out again. I'm supposed to tension it, but I don't have my finger on the stone, so. All right, Agrax. Oops, too much Agrax in the brush. Yeah, I like that a lot. Laying that over the leather that's already there. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in her hair. That'll give it that shine that I told you I wanted. Yes. Actually, that looks really good. I like that a lot. Did we finish the stream? I think we did. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, let's look. It's time. We're going to do a part 2 of this gal on Wednesday night from 7 until 9 p.m. Let's see here. Yes. Okay, let's look at her one more time.
Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. 'Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear all I say. Watch real closely and
There, did I mute myself? Okay. Sorry, I must have hit a button. Yes, thank you guys. Let's raid this guy, Gregory. He's an amazing artist. He's partnered. He can draw anything, and he's so knowledgeable. I want to introduce you to him because he's so cool. All right, let's see. How do I do this? Control. All right, you ready, guys? I think I'm gonna do this right. It's slash raid or exclamation point raid. That work? Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you for the follow, Corey MDX.